Hello people, it's been a while since I've done a breakdown video of a remix of mine, but I thought, you know what, got some time, let's make it happen now. And I am breaking down my remix of Prospa and Cloonee's Free Your Mind. For those that don't know, it's been popping off in the house and tech house scene over the last few weeks, and this is what it sounds like. We'll play a bit of the chorus. If you haven't heard it before, you're going to hear it. If you have, you'll know what it sounds like. And I've done a remix of it, and it looks a little bit like this. Now, this is the FL Studio, obviously the, what do you call it, the, bloody hell, lost the train of thought, what's it called? Well, we'll call it the arrangement, shall we say, the playlist, the arrangement, for lack of a better term. And as we zoom in, we'll show you just some elements. And, you know, first of all, very simple stuff, nothing really fancy for your drums and your kicks and stuff like that. So you've got your kick. And let's turn the volume down a little bit on that one. So you've got a kick, then I've got, I think, a clap in here. So they're out of Lethal, which is a VST I use for this sort of style of music. Then I think I've got another hi-hat or a clap or something. There's a hi-hat. There's one loop. And of course I've got the filter on there. And then two loops. So there's 1, 2. And then together we've got the drums that sound like this. Nothing to it. Very, very simple. Then of course we've got the vocals. Obviously the track there is different, but they sound like this. And then I've just got the normal vocal here. As you can see, no formant shifting, but then the second one I do have it down 600 cents, so got to shift it down a bit just to give it a little bit more character. Doesn't sound great, it is what it is. But I've also put this little loop in here from Ray's Bass Power.
Pump the bass up, make that move, prepare yourself. They're getting this groove, we're getting funky. The beat is working, 9 to 5.
There's some reverb and delay on there, and a very popular tune. And then we've got bass lines. So I've got 3 layers of bass lines on here, and my first layer filters up, so it's 2 bass lines in the one. I've got like an organ knock and like a deeper type of style bass behind it. I don't even know what it's called. It's just out of Lethal. It's sort of like an Alex K bass line. For those that know, that's what it would be. And then it sounds like this. And if I remove, there you go. That's that one layer of bass, and then you've got the organ. And then underneath all that, I've also got a donk, what we call a club head. And then together, that gives it a little bit of flavor, a little bit of flavor. And then the chord progression, you can always go to like TuneBat or Chordify to find chords for these tracks, which is what I did. And it tells you, you know, chords, structure, pattern, repeat, where it is, where it isn't, all that sort of stuff there. But you can also use your ease, trial and error. Very simple, very easy to do. Nothing to it. And then I've got 2 layers of chords or pads, shall we say. I think the first one is I think like a textured pattern, and the other one I think is a string pad. So these are strings, and then together it leads into it, and then simple, nothing to it. I think one is out of, I think this is out of Lethal, and this is one of the hybrid strings out of Nexus, just to give it something in there. And then I've also got a piano chord melody in here as well. So I've got pianos, and then I've also got like a synth underneath it as well. So just following the chord structure, because I've also got the bottom layer there for the bass notes, shall we say. think it's one of the pianos in Lethal or Nexus, I can't remember. And then I've also got just a synth note, same underneath. And then together. Could have changed the patterns and things like that, written differently, but I decided to leave them on there. And when you put the bass line and the piano melody together, sounds like this. Simple as, get the vocal together. And of course I've got rises, build-ups, all that sort of stuff. You've got all that, and then I do also have another sort of little melody that builds up here as well. It same all follows the structure of the chords. That's your chords are the life of the track. Anything can be built from the chords themselves, so just focus on that. And I've got I think it's like a little pluck I've got as well as underneath or on top of a bit of a chord melody with the synth, I think it was. And where is it? There it is. So it filters in. I like filtering stuff in there, and then it just drops. As you can see, there's also like another note that sort of like deviates away to give it like a different sort of characteristic. It's like so it doesn't follow the same. It's a little bit different. It's a bit of a variation. I don't know how to describe it. I'm not musically trained or anything like that, so don't ask too much from me. And then this pluck as well. And then together. And then also have another pluck in here as well. And then together. And then the piano comes in again. Vocal, bass line. So pretty straightforward, there's nothing fancy, it's pretty straight. This is as it drops, I think, 25-second mark. You hear the bass just like filter in nicely just underneath it, just a little bit. Straight into the bounciness. So pretty straightforward, nothing to it. I repeated that rap here from Ray's as well in the middle section. It's like a break, but it's not. It just separates the vocals and with the chorus and on the verses. It's something different. You get the idea. And then I got little, effects and bits and pieces in here. So you got like sub drops and down filters. Got like risers. Pretty straightforward stuff, nothing fancy. Out of Vengeance or the Producer School, which is what I like to use. So yeah, pretty straightforward. Like I said, nothing fancy. Just rise up and then push back out again. And obviously with the drop, it makes a big difference, because if you do your build up, and it's not like some snare rolls as well, but if you do your build up, it's doable, but for me it's lacking something. So that's where you put your risers in there. You got more suspense. That's pretty much it. Some crashes, drum rolls, some filtering in and out, some automation and all that sort of stuff. And that's pretty much it. And that's my remix of Free Your Mind from Cloonee and Prospa. That's pretty much it, and you can listen to it, of course, on my YouTube channel, because it was taken down on SoundCloud, because of course it was taken down on SoundCloud. It doesn't actually like it, so you know, in terms of service, all that sort of stuff, it's like how our artists are expected to grow if things keep getting taken down of ours, which is annoying, but it is what it is. I get it. And I'll just play you here this bit here. So did a bit of an edit and put my face among the original artwork there as well. So there it is, and 8 likes and 298 plays, so it's not bad, but there it is. So I'll link it in the video down below as well, so you can check that out. That's pretty much it. That is the breakdown of my remix of Free Your Mind from Prospa and Cloonee. Hope you enjoyed. I'll make a list of what I've used and VSTs and all that sort of stuff as well. And hopefully you enjoy. Any other questions, comments, and all that sort of stuff down below. Follow me on my socials. They're all linked in the description as well. And hopefully enjoy the tunes. See yous.